CNBC.com's travel editor, Monica Pitrelli, is here. She's been looking across the globe at what people are eating this weekend. Monica, talk us through it.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, for some, Christmas would not be complete without a turkey on the table. But that's not the case in Africa or even in many parts of Europe. As we can see from this map, how people define a traditional holiday meal varies around the globe. Now, turkey is the top Christmas dish in both North and South America, but it's also popular in France, the United Kingdom, and Ireland. But according to research by Chef's Pencil, more countries actually turn to pork on Christmas. Now, in Mexico and in parts of Central America, it's wrapped in corn husks and then steamed to make tamales. In Spain, Cuba, and the Philippines, suckling pig is popular. But one Filipino told me it's common that she'll either buy a pre-cooked pig or a live one that they roast at their house. Now, pork is also a Christmas favorite in the islands of the Caribbean, as well as the mountains of Switzerland and Slovenia. But it's duck that dominates in Denmark, goose in Russia, and veal in Italy. Now, in some countries, meat isn't even the main affair. Stuffed cabbage rolls are a popular festive food around the Black Sea, as are rice dishes in West African nations of Nigeria and Ghana. Now, in Portugal and parts of Italy, it's said that Christmas just isn't Christmas without cod. That's said to be exactly the way that Australians feel. Only not about fish, about prawns. Now, if we need any further proof that traditions vary wildly depending on where you live, we needn't look further than Australia. Now, Christmas carols may sing about chestnuts roasting on an open fire and Jack Frost nipping at your nose, but as one Australian told me for a report that we filed on this very subject yesterday, Christmas there is all about swimming, sunshine, and eating prawns.
I wonder who that Australian was.
No. Full disclosure here. That person was my mum, everybody. So thank you, Mum, for being such a champ. But it's true. We don't like slaving over a hot oven or a stove at Christmas. I mean, it's 36 or 40 degrees sometimes Celsius in Australia.
A major part of the world is freezing. Australia is really enjoying the sun, soaking in the sun.
It's fun to peel the... I know that you don't do that in America with your shrimp. My husband, who is American, thought it was very bizarre that we peel our own prawns.
Yes, we typically want it all done for us. We just eat it. Yes, you're correct.
That's convenient.
But actually, I got some stats because I thought it was interesting just to understand how big of a deal this is in Australia with the prawn thing. The Sydney Seafood Market, it's a 36-hour shop-a-thon. It started at 5 a.m. this morning, so we were punching out Zeds at that time. Okay. Woolworths, the big supermarket in Australia, expects 600 tonnes of prawns will be sold. They sell 10 times the amount of prawns in the week leading up to Christmas, and 1.2 million kilos over the month of December. Here's shares in Woolies. That's not helping it at all, really. But the other two things that have been really good for the prawn season, you could say, is two things. We've had a lot of flooding in Australia. The rain has actually helped the bumper crop. The other thing, of course, is when you look at lobsters, of course, we had that ban in China of Australian lobsters. So that's actually been good anecdotally for our lobster consumers.
That's great insight. I'm sorry, but I just can't add the same value about India because I really don't know what's served on the table during Christmas. I know that, you have a great Christian population and people from other communities also love to celebrate Christmas because, it's Christmas, right? Everybody loves a celebration, but I think it's more about Indian cuisines there and sweets. Indians love to have sweets at any given point in time. But what else came out that you thought was interesting about the cuisines that people were exploring this Christmas?
Well, I think if you look at the map, it's not like, certain continents kind of focus on one meat. It's really just scattered everywhere. And the reason is really complex. It has to do with history, colonialism, and things like that. But in large countries such as India or United States, it's really regional. Like this map sort of boiled it down to one meal. But it's really much more complex than that. So when I got married to my husband and we were picking out China, he's Italian-American, he said, well, let's get these for the pasta bowls for Christmas. I said, who eats pasta for Christmas? Yeah. He said, everybody eats pasta for Christmas. So, we're seeing all sorts of things like that. But I can tell you one thing that won't be on my menu this year, and it'll be my family tradition of cheese salad. Oh. Now, this is something that my mother, who is apparently the preeminent authority on this topic, said was served in every church potluck in the 1960s. This is what it comprises. It is lemon jello, or gelatin, vinegar, crushed pineapple, And the magic ingredient, Velveeta processed cheese.
Wow. So yummy. Are we invited, by the way?
She'd love if you would eat that.
I'm coming over to your place, even if you're not inviting me. Merry Christmas, everyone. From all of us here at CNBC, have a great Christmas. Have a great holiday season. Take care. Bye-bye.